Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jordan Poole.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately. Just by looking at that true shooting percentage, it's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Well, Cole Anthony has made a name for himself when it comes to hitting cold-blooded game winners. He said, "I do this, man. I was bred for this. I'm not the type to go hide. I live for these ending moments in games. Crunch time, that's my time." Guys?
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. Now, Golden State's starting 5. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. And for the Magic, they've got Wagner. Anthony is out there with Suggs. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Bamba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Now here's Anthony. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game.
Wow, the kind of touch Mo Bamba has at 7 feet to make the 3 ball really, really big time.
Up top, Curry, covered by Anthony. Curry looking it over. Pocket 6, and the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul.
His first team foul.
Orlando on D. It's a 3-point game. Back to Green. And Bamba with the block. And Looney sends it back. Green, the pass to Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Anthony against Curry. Bamba a screen on Curry. Anthony, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Thompson with the bucket.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%. You better get a hand up when he's in 3-point territory.
Amazing to think some questioned if Curry could lead on his own, isn't it, Doris? He has answered the critics quickly.
One 62-point outburst showed how dominant he is. After missing almost all of 2020, some began to doubt Mr. Curry. I don't think anyone is going to make that mistake again.
Curry's shot is off.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now Anthony, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Bamba a screen on Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Suggs. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Thompson outside. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 9.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
From 12 feet out, 2 points. That one goes. 11 points in the game.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Carter at the elbow. Lets it go from 11. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 3rd assist on the night. Passes it to Looney. He feeds it to Wiggins. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
How about that concentration from Andrew Wiggins? He refuses to give in to the defense. What a finish.
Bamba inside. Looney on him. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Curry with the three. And another three for Golden State. Hey guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
As something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
For 407.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Different look here for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he checks in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Porter's checked in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now the pass to Okeke. Back to Fultz. Lopez sets a screen for Fultz. And it's Bielitsa with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Lopez sets a screen for Fultz. Pass to Okeke. Curry with the steal.
Opportunistic defense on that possession, guys.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. To the paint, shoots from the block, and it's in there. Curry's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Magic trail by 5.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
And so Orlando again turning it over. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out east. You look at the Magic. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason. Warriors leading by 5. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it didn't work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
And here's Fultz following Otto Porter's 3. Will it go? And it's Lopez laying it in.
You know, that's good hands on display from Lopez right there, getting it up and down from inside.
Pass to Curry from downtown. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Harris kicks to Lopez. Ross with a wide open look. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
Feeds it to Curry. It's stolen by Fultz. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Ross. To the inside. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
And Orlando making a change here. Hampton's checked in. One Toscano Anderson's checked in for the Warriors. Hampton with the ball. Curry meets him. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Ross, that's good.
When the mid-range is working for Terrence Ross, he's going to create problems. It's just a matter of can he do it consistently.
From 12 feet out. Ross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Well, multiple MVP awards, multiple championships, and yet remarkable to think Stephen Curry is as competitive as ever.
Hampton with the ball. And here's Harris from the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And one of the remaining veterans on this Orlando Magic team, Terrence Ross, mindful of the franchise's history.
T-Mac, Shaq, Penny, even Dwight and them, it's just a great city to be in. They have great fans here, and they made some historic runs here, so it's exciting that, be somewhere there's a lot of history and there's a lot of guys that come through here, so I'm just happy to be a part of the organization.
And we know this is Ross's 6th season in a Magic uniform.
And Kevin, he's found his niche as a bench scorer and veteran presence. Good to have those steadying influences on a roster, even as a team goes young.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
In that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Inside for them, it's Green and Looney. Klay Thompson is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Toscano in at the 3 spot. The Warriors making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Bamba. One of the many changes in how the game is played, pace. It seems, Doris, like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
Here is Carter. The Warriors making the shot. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. And let's look now at the group of young players that have been locked in from the charity stripe. Your leading rookie free throw shooters of the past month. You look at Wagner, second in the NBA. So great from the line. And, of course, Jonathan Kuminga, who's right there as well.
And they're both just fundamentally sound. And their success at the free throw line, I think, bears that out. And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Looney. He's around 6 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Now here's Anthony. A putback. It's good on the putback. Bamba's got 4 this quarter.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
Wiggins finds Poole. Over in the corner, Green. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Boy, Draymond Green has turned himself into a sensational passer. He can read the defense and put a pass into the tightest window.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. And on the AT&T 5G SlamCam, you can see how impressive that move was. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
Carter, that one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 5th assist in this one.
It's not every player who can convert against defense that tight. Tip your cap to Carter for being able to finish without an inch of airspace. They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. To the wing right side. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Drills the 3-pointer. Suggs has got 6 points.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one's good. Wiggins.
This guy can do it anytime he wants. Andrew Wiggins with broad shoulders to carry the load there.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Fans, your 407. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your 407.
All teams deciding to change it up.
407 Dixie.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Gary Harris.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
Here is Ross. 5 points in the game. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Warriors on D. They lead by 7. Ross passes to Lopez. Harris looking it over. Here's Hampton. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. They get Stephen Curry.
You gotta be kidding me. Draws the foul and hits the shot. What a play from three-point range.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the night. Juan Toscano Anderson's checked in for the Warriors.
Hampton. One shot.
Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good. And they like what Harris gives them defensively. Good awareness and toughness.
I mean, he stays in front of ball handlers. Sometimes he gets hedged in pick and roll by bigger players. But overall, very sound defensively.
There's Okeke after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Hampton kicks to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. And Thompson sends it back.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Nemanja Bjelica. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good from Bjelica. 1:25 left in the first half. The pass to Okeke. He kicks it to Hampton. Lopez sets a screen for Hampton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hampton's got his second bucket of the night.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, the gravity that Curry commands, it always leads to wide open looks for the guys around him.
Pass to Hampton. There's Okeke. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Now here's Ross. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
Outside Curry. 27 seconds left to play here in the half. Basket, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Hampton, guarded by Curry. And here is Hampton. His last outing, he had 8 points. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Harris, good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, the driving kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if we can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half. Question for either of you. Were there guys around the league you enjoyed matching up with?
You know what? I always like playing Shaq because he's so exceptional and he presented such unique challenges. I even would say to Akeem, let me guard him sometime to make it even more challenging.
Well, I would love playing Kenny, Ernie. You know why?
Well, why?
Because he can't guard me.
Moving on to the first half analysis. Stephen Curry. I mean, he makes it look Steffordless.
His shooting says it all. He's been a force at the offensive end. No one has had an answer for him, at least a good answer. Who knows what it takes to break his rhythm? No one's been able to step up.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Magic, Anthony is out there with subs. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Wagner. And it's Bamba in at the 5 spot. Wiggins dishes to Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Thompson's got the first points of the second half here for the Warriors. Anthony finds Wagner. Back to Anthony. There's the lob to Carter. Stolen by Thompson. Inside and stolen by Wagner. And here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Just an excellent all-around talent. Carter Jr. runs the floor with purpose.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Carter.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. And here is Bamba after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Now here's Thompson. He's covered closely, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Pass to Bamba. Sends it back. Thompson in the corner. Over Suggs. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors. Here's Anthony. Passes it to Wagner.